All right, it has been a minute. I've been kind of slacking off a tad bit. Got a ton of new things set up. Been waiting on some stuff to come in, and finally all came in. Took me a minute to get it set up. Wanted to do a stream yesterday, but I didn't. And now I gotta double check two things. I do gotta make a new thumbnail. Stream markers. They added a ton of new stuff to YouTube. Slap is also streaming. It is Wednesday. Okay. I'm having a couple of issues. Brain farting. So starting off, I'm basically going to be earning the silver to kind of outfit this. I don't just want to jump in right away and completely upload and just ramp it off right off the bat. Probably because I'm broke. But I do know that playing free to play, no premium time, it is ridiculous on the cost of consumables. And then premium time and everything else, it gets redonkulous. Alright, so the Chinese crew, I don't think they're... No, Japanese. It's Japanese. Why am I saying Chinese? When I first saw it, I thought Chinese. But it's a Japanese crew, which means that the crew I'm going to be throwing in this probably has... Last Stand. Yeah, it's got Last Stand. And I'm having a brain fart. There you are. Last Stand, Rapid Loading, Situational Awareness, Sixth Sense, Track Mechanics, Steady Aim, Snapshot, Foreign Leader, and Off-Road Driving. Yep, it's actually a heavy tank crew. Hold on. Is there a discount going on for Commander? Vehicle assignment. Okay, a discount for... Vehicle... Alright, hold on. Assigned Commander. Skoda. 9,000. Yeah, it's still the same amount. A transfer for 0. I mean, okay. It's already super cheap to transfer anyways. I don't get the point of that. Appearance-wise, I don't think there's any special camo for this. Should I put some... Yeah, I'll put some 7 days on it. Make it look a little bit pretty right before we jump into it. Alright. Permanent again. They need to fix that. Permanent needs to be all the way in the right side next to cancel. It should be like right outside that. They still don't care. Because all they want to do is catch you out. Imperial Navy camouflage. That looks new. You know, once I get back on it, I want to see if I can actually DDoS myself. Because you used to be able to DDoS yourself inside the, where you would mess around inside this. You would actually have the entire server just kick you out. Alright, I really don't care about the other side. No equipment, no nothing. 230 standard, 290 premium pin. And something tells me that the hydraulic system on this is not manual. If it's not manual, that's going to be a real big problem. And that's a big no-no. They need to stop. The automated. The automated always plays against you every single time. It's like you'd think they would learn by people complaining about it. Top tier. The game category. Slow mode. You know, I do want to test out the ultra wide streaming and see how that works. Nope. That's already irritating. Yeah, and then you don't see it on the other team. I'm the only person playing right now on my team. The Irachi's up there, Tiger 2's up there. Because, I mean, if I'm aiming sideways, what's the benefit of it? The fact that it's not manual is irritating. Yep. I can already tell this thing is not going to be fun to play. Automatic pneumatic suspension is the worst. Under an 8-second reload, 320 alpha, that's pretty good. Don't have a gun rammer or ventilation yet, so I don't really think it matters. Judging by the way that everything on this tank looks, the prime version of the tank is a complete waste of money because vertical stabilizers is not what I would run on this ever. Just because there's no need for it. Yep. 12 degrees is definitely nice, though. And then without optics, I feel a bit blind. I can't remember what the top armor was of this. I know I got 40 on the turret, but I can't remember what the actual top armor is. So that top armor is going to have a couple of problems if they shoot underneath. Yeah, that aiming indicator is going to be really hard to play with. The fact that it's not linked on. Yeah, it's another gimmick tank. I don't see the benefits of this in at all. That's unfortunate. Can you stop jumping up and down? I would love to be able to turn off that pneumatic suspension, but It turns on and the whole tank likes to jerk. Can't enter auto drive until you go past 25. And I'm one of the people that likes to immediately hit auto drive whenever I'm going anywhere. So it's like I'll hit the gas a tad bit, and then I'll slam the auto drive, and then release the thumbstick every single time. But automatic suspension, it just makes everything harder for me. It slows me down, makes me a little bit uncomfortable. Is that the Irachi? That is. Something tells me he's going to be pulling up at that right side to take down the M12. Or not. Maybe. Has enough armor to be usable, but it's not the greatest amount of armor. 80mm top plate, and then heat round straight through the gun mantle. There it is. It's kind of what I was expecting with this tank too. I was expecting to be able to get pinned in the gun mantle. Tiger 131, artillery's aiming at me. That's always a ball. I'm gonna load heat. Kind of feel like I'm gonna need that whenever I get up here. What is that TD? Okay. 6 to 7. Pretty equal across the board. And look at that, the auto drive turned off the moment that you lost the speed. That's irritating right there. I can't enter auto drive going up the hill. Oh, I gotta test that. That's annoying if that's what happens. I can't activate it going up the hill. Come on, I don't see it active right now. It turns off, thank you. Finally. Biggest waste of freaking material ever. How bad, like, how hard would it be to actually fix the coding, guys? Come on. I'm sorry that I'm getting irritated about that. It's just driving uphill and then having it turn off on me going uphill is super, super irritating. Sorry, but you're not going to be able to stop that. Now, I do want to test full speed right here. I want to take a right turn. Hands off the controller. I didn't turn off my auto drive. That is irritating. That would be one of the biggest killers to, like, the automatic suspension, period. That is one of the most irritating things that you can ever have happen to you. I have no idea where they're aiming at. Being blind really sucks. M12 is going to be a little bit annoying. And it turns off. Have to manually drive the entire way. That is obnoxious uphill. Yeah, this would be one of the biggest drawbacks to the tank. On the mediums, you'd never really notice it because they have enough speed to be actually usable, but this is just redonkulous. You can't turn it off. It's constantly locked. Good takedown. I am blinded bad though. I probably got like maybe... Can't remember what the base view range of this is. I'm going to take a guess, like 410, if I'm lucky. 406. No gun elevation on this thing. It locks out. Yeah, it's already locked out. A lot of people don't think that gun elevation has a whole lot of value, but there's actually quite a bit of value to gun elevation. As long as you got like 15 degrees, you're good. So that's about the average. It's about the average you need to aim up to be able to engage properly. And engine turned off. Alright, thank you. Come on. Turn off. Thank you. And it turns off. Oh, this is irritating. Oh, this is... Automatic suspension is the worst experience in the game. And the fact that this artillery can reload at the same time that I do. You shot underneath the turret. That's actually kind of funny that he shot underneath it. The fact that I need to manually drive the entire way is extremely irritating. ISU 152K. He can overmatch me without much of an issue. Boras coming up from behind, and good game. And immediately after that first match, I just want to throw this tank in the garbage. That was not a pleasant experience. However, Nightwalker and me, back to back. That's a good game. Making 50,000. And here's the funny part. The premium lies, okay? It says 109,000 with premium. Okay, a match like this, a 4,500 damage dealt, if I was to go back through any of my replays, I've made like 170 to 180,000 inside these matches with 4,500 right here. The 50% modifier that they're talking about is a lie. This is in a premium tank as well, which means that the modifiers are actually amplified way higher than what they say they are. And I'm going to be getting a lot of recordings, at least trying to, and going over and doing the math myself, because free-to-play is one of the worst experiences you're ever going to have in this game. For crying out loud, Mastery Badge, I fired 3 premium rounds, And then I never needed to use my med kit. Unfortunately, I get charged even though I never touched it. Good game. First match was a mastery badge, and I was extremely angry with this thing right away. Gotta relax with the bonsai tree. Calm myself. Trim it down. Trim it properly. Get everything lined up to where it's actually usable ever so slightly. I think, there we go. Slap's doing an HE only challenge. That reminds me, I'm being an absolute muppet. I got this set up finally. It's permanently mounted there. And I completely forgot that I wasn't using it at the moment because I'm not really looking over at it a whole lot in the middle of a game. But it's permanently set up. Man, this Type 63 is going to be a nuisance. Ugh, I gotta play it again. I really don't want to. It's also got 1,400 hit points. It's got medium tank hit points. It's got 16 power to weight though, right? Yeah, 16.54, that's not bad. Top speed of 40, reverse speed of 15. Unfortunately, the thing just gets cut out in like half a second trying to drive anywhere. Also, are those tracks? I wonder what those are. I have to look it up. But we don't get the aiming mechanic in this tank, so they basically just super buff the crap out of its gun handling across the board. Anyways, let's go ahead, hit start, find another game. One simple concurrent brain fart. Back to back to back. You know, I do need to play with more people. Like Blade and all them. I need to get the group back together. Come on, lower the drive cap, please. I'm gonna jump over on the Discord and I'm gonna ask them. Was it a good idea to do this to this tank? Because I haven't seen any reviews about it. I might take a look over at Slap's channel and then I'll... Honestly, who is there to watch? Vishaw's there, Slap's there, then there's Eclipse Bait, then there's Petty, but honestly, I don't like watching Petty a whole lot. Oh god. Oh, come on. Yeah, today's not going to be a good day. If this is how it's going. Yeah, I'm already dead. This would have been a good match, too. Great map design. Great setups. You know what? I gotta say, there's a reason why I haven't played in a few weeks. So, I'm a little bit rusty. And Helldivers actually sounds a lot better to play at the moment. So, I don't know. I'm gonna try and get back into it, but I am so burnt out that it's not even funny. Because, I mean, they did it again. They added another pneumatic suspension tank that... First game I play in it, with no equipment as well. I get a mastery badge. And I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed in the slightest, just because its mobility was so bad. But I'm pretty sure, like, whenever this thing's fully kitted, it's an absolute monstrosity. But just a very niche tank. Really, really niche. Poor execution on the release. Yeah, sure, I played one match in it, but guess what? That's one match. Alright, why do you have 28,571 marked on the gold here? And it's been 6,000, the same price, forever. That's a joke. It's 6,000, not 28. Take that away, because they're not getting a discount. It's always been the same. They try to make it look like a really good offer, but I mean, the only thing that you're pretty much paying for is like jumping through the pass a tad bit quicker. Yeah, vertical stabilizer. I don't know why they're selling it with verts. And how's it 18,000? 13,500 is the base price. 18,000 makes no sense. What comes with this? A garage slot, 23 times boosters, 24 times boosters, 7 days of premium. Yeah, I'm sorry. The only thing that's going to add up right here is going to be the boosters, and it's like I already have a crap ton of these. It's a complete waste. This one, 14,000, because they include the boosters again. There's no point for the boosters. Like, what are you going to use the XP booster for? Base tanks? Because you're not... If you're running XP boosters on your premiums, that's a complete waste. The War Daddy's back. It's been gaining some popularity. Wallet Warrior. The M6A2E1, the Mutant. That's actually not bad. STG. It's a really specific playstyle. Type 63. I don't know. I'm gonna play something else. Because that Type 63 is like, whoa, that's uncomfortable. I actually don't even know what I want to play. If I'm to be honest, the one tank that does sound good. I wanted to play the Super Pershing for a while. But I don't want to spend a crap ton of premium. Don't want to shoot a crap ton of premium. It gets expensive. Anyways, for those of you guys catching the stream right now, I'm going to try and do a stream tomorrow. And then maybe a little bit on Friday and Saturday. Sunday, there's a tank event going on over on Freshbix Good channel, and I'm going to be participating in it. So it's Sunday, 2 MST PM, Mountain Standard Time. Jesus, I don't know what I want to play. Wait. Maybe. Panther 88. Big maybe. Big no. Oh. Dude, there's tanks that I want them to add into the game, but they're not in the game. Jagdtiger Prototype Tier 8 would be really cool. 259A, the crew's still inside this. Tells you how long it's been since I played. Dear God. The SU-101, no equipment, nothing on it. Type 59. It's one of the tanks they'd love to give away. Kind of thinking... I made silver. There's no way I made silver. Minus 31,000. Yeah, that sounds about right. Pell's not on today. It's kind of weird. Game seems a little bit quiet. What's up with all the matchmaking? This is really good. No auto drive, and I'm probably not going to be able to enter it all the way up this hill. Turned off. Yeah, needing to constantly push the thumbstick forward is not what I play this game for. If I was like using the gas to like use my right trigger as gas, I would be completely okay with it. It'd be justifiable. But needing to just full throttle it with the thumbstick the entire time, it's not. That's not a fun experience up any hill. If they were to like lower the speed from 25 to like, I don't know, 10 for the suspension, it would actually make a little bit of sense. But as of right now, this is not a very good experience. That's really thick. We want to aim for the... Hirachis get really thick armor, so you want to load in that premium. Fortunately... Not a very big fan of this. This feels really weird. Nice. See, that's why you always fix your ammo rack. If someone knows where to aim, they're gonna pop your top. Well, how much HE do you plan on sending my way? It's unfortunate. A bit uncomfortable about that rear. If that Scorpion was just to try and put shells underneath, you might be able to pin. Go for an overmatch underneath the armor. Something tells me here in a moment I'm going to need to flip. Nice, forcing the overpull. However, I do feel like I gotta turn around. If I don't turn around, there might be a huge issue. That Arachi pulling back like he did, that was playing against his T-32 buddy. Alright, why does my sensitivity feel so weird? Is that maxed? Hope it's maxed. Oh no, that's right, we did 85. 85 is the best aiming sensitivity that you can do. There's a Pershing perfectly placed behind me. Hey look, Super Pershing. It's 9-9. This is really uncomfortable. However, both these light tanks, I might have to make a little bit of a pull. It's a Conway. Those guys should have that corner locked down, and there's no point in me trying to move. Yeah, see, and you can't reverse auto drive either, because it doesn't go above 25. This tank is nothing but takeaways. Manually drive everywhere you go. No versatility whatsoever. Gimmick tank. It's actually a little bit irritating to play it. Being blind as a bat is not helping. What TD is that? AT-15? I should be able to perfectly sit out in front of him without really caring hull down. Depending if he's there. I don't think he's there. That elevation, that suspension, I'm irritated with it. It jerks the tank so much, it's not even funny. Like, you aim slightly down and the whole tank's trying to just yeet a shell to oblivion. Yeah, I'm gonna go post over on the Discord saying that the Type 63 was one of the worst experiences I've had in this game in years. That if the pneumatic suspension was manual rather than automated, it would be perfect. But doing everything automatic is just not good. It takes away from the tank having it automatic. let's utilize that 110 low. Is it 110 or is it just 100? I can't remember. It's a thick lower plate though. They're on top of the hill. Hope you enjoy that 5,200 silver you're spending every single time you fire up premium. The 80mm top plate, I'm not a big fan of it. Even utilizing 12 degrees of gun depression, it's still really weak. I think it's like 220 effective armor against heat. Against AP, I do think it enters auto ricochet. AP and APCR. I'm gonna come in for a cutoff in case he's trying to drive back here. However, I'm so blind I gotta get really close. I'll pull off that right side so he has to come down the hill. And then I'll spot him coming down rather than him. Yep. Yeah, all manual driving is not fun. I think he's gonna think I'm gonna come up from here. He might try and do a pull. Thing is, if we end up in a one-on-one, that's a problem. He might kill me because of that. Nope, not anymore. Good game. A lot better than the second match where I drove into the lake because wasn't paying attention. And see right there. How many premium rounds did I fire? With premium 90,000. I'm sorry, that doesn't sound right. 33,000 base, that doesn't sound right. Like a match like this at 4,600 damage dealt, okay, even against tier 7 is probably in the range of like 150,000 profit in that match. So to me, this is nonsense seeing 90,000 pop up right here. Absolute nonsense. Like I think what happens is like without premium it says 90,000. But then once you get the modifier on, the modifier, like take the 90%, like the 90,000, and then amplify it by 50%. I think that's what's happening. So it's like technically it's right, but it's wrong. The math in this game is so messed up though. Free to play is one of the worst experiences you'll ever have on World of Tanks console. It is so bad. PC on the other hand, like it's a really good experience, but console, free to play, horrid. Horrid is an understatement. Not a big fan of that muzzle brake. and some Prokhorovka. Start of the match, I disappear, then I come back. You know, this might be a tank that I don't even... Like, I might do a review of it, but with no gameplay. Just talking about it and then telling people, like, I'll just link the live stream down. Because this is not... I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm having good games inside this tank. In the 3 matches I played, one of them is just 0 damage because I drove off the frickin' glyph because I was looking at the map. And then both matches where I'm actually firing and doing stuff, it's like I have no equipment, nothing on it. And I'm dealing 4,500 in both those games. So, I mean, its consistency is definitely there, but just the way that it feels, the way that it plays, it has potential to be one of the better tanks in game. It's just, it's not. Because of the automatic pneumatic suspension. Takes away from the tank in every single aspect. Hello, Sky Cancer. That also reminds me, since you have such lightweight side armor and lightweight top armor, artillery is just going to have a heyday with you every single time it sees you. I kind of want to try and hug that rock, but that's a really bad idea. Really cool to see TS5s in the field, though. Really comfortable standard pen. 230 AP. Really comfortable. That was the top plate of the Jagdpanther. So let's actually go further lower. Not going to be getting a lot of assist just because I'm not using any optics or anything on this. And you know what? Maybe that's one of my bigger problems that I'm having. Now that I think about it, my silver urn, it's kind of hard to justify the silver urn at what I'm getting at right now because I don't have the view range to get the full experience for the damage I deal. So that could be one of the biggest issues. So I guess while I'm doing testing, it has to be replicated in the same exact way. You can't just take a guesstimation based upon this. So maybe the 90,000 was actually correct just because I have no equipment. Baby, don't fear the reaper. Good song. Hi, Sky Cancer. Oh, it's so lovely. I love you. I love you so much. I mean, you didn't aim at me for a while, so seriously, thanks. Now, here's where the armor plays against you inside this tank. That is a 1390. And there goes all my health. This tank is going to struggle anything close quarters related. You have to be hauled down. You have to have support. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, if I didn't get rushed by a light tank, I would be having a really nasty game. So, prompts to the lights for actually doing what they needed to do. And I guarantee I'm going to get pulled by that light tank again, just because of how close I am. And he's going to feel comfortable doing so. So what I should do is take one more shot, get that damage off, and now it's time to disappear. It is time to fall back. Because the light tank, there's one of them. He's going to try and get the damage on me, so let's hug this T-34. Because at least I'll be able to get some side scraping off this. Slight scrape. I want to pull, but at the same time I'm blind. Okay, not spotted, so that light tank, he probably went up and around. So let's go ahead and make a pull up in the top section here. I am a little bit worried about the hill, because that Borsig's probably up there. And if the Borsig's running the big... Actually, no matter what gun he's running, my roof and under is overmatchable to him. This aiming is really weird. The fact that whenever you have suspension like this, it always plays against you in every single way possible. Can you not pull in front of me? Hit the tracks, no damage, but he fixed it. Which means he wasted a repair kit on that fix. That reminds me, wasn't the travel speed of the rounds on this like 800, 900 for the heat in HE? I think it is. Because that Borsig is still up and the UDES 3 is still up. UDES, not Borsig. They're both over there, okay. He's in view, no elevation. Oof. No kill for you. Awesome. And then the 1150 on the standard round. It's not a bad gun. It really isn't. Just the mobility, I'm getting irritated with it. Like, just a tad bit irritated. Just enough to get me a little bit angry. Alright. It's always good to be making silver, though. 400,000. Is it on sale by chance? No sell. Question is, what do I go for first? Like, reload time, I'm actually kind of comfortable with, so I think optics is going to be the biggest. So 442 is what my V range is now. And then 393 still concealment. Still concealment's really confusing whenever you look at it in game, because it's like you're still moving is the same as, yeah, detectability 415 moving. Really bad concealment. Runeberg. This is one of the maps that this tank is going to struggle heavily on. Tier 9. No, Strav's, like, probably one of the best tips I can give about, like, Strav 103s. Like, the tier 8, the 9, the 10. Just load high explosive. High explosive and aim for that hatch. It's at the perfect angle where you're going to pin it with, like, 40 millimeters of HE pen. And that's all you need. You punish the crap out of them if you do it right. However, the city map, surprisingly, is going to be the map that I'm actually able to move around without much of an issue because I'm not driving up and down hills, ruining my power to weight and top speed. So I'm not going to have a reset on the motor and auto drive turning off because, you know, that's a great experience. The Kyrie, that's the tier 8 TD. You know, my season pass, I think I'm only on like stage 4. That's right, this isn't PC. I was expecting to have like some cover right here, but there isn't. I mean, I do have slight cover from, I wonder if that Type 4's got the derp or not. Yeah, it's derp. He's got full derp. Can't auto drive in reverse because it doesn't go fast enough. This is a really bad experience. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. This is just an unplayable tank. A not enjoyable tank. Can't say unplayable. I'm just going to say not enjoyable. Could be way better. Yep. That guy hits hard. And I just full pulled. I give him a full side shot. Yep. The heat round right through the front plate. Yeah, that 80 millimeters, it's not going to be good for city brawling. Ever. Yeah, you can't view the vehicle because it's in battle. Thank you. Death Chariot. I did play this a little bit. Still bad. Am I in a good mood today? I don't think I am. The Nomad. MX-30 AP. Hmm. Horrible. Hold on. Okay, that's right. I was a little bit confused. I want to play T-55A. That sounds enjoyable to me. Should I lower my camera a tad bit and just get in the way? Or should I leave it on? I have no idea what I want to do with this thing. I mean, I set it up to, like, have it on the entire time. But it's very strange to have, like, this over here, then chat right here, and then everything having confusion. Mass confusion. And for whatever reason, that's off by, like, 10 minutes. That's off by, like, 3 minutes. I'm very confused in what's going on here. Ooh, massive amounts of brain farts. Hey, auto drive that works. This is some matchmaking. Pink is still playing the Tyran. Pink on my team has like 7,000 matches inside the Tyran. Type 61 coming up the hill. Immediately loading heat. Not surprised. They're always loading heat. Fast up to 2K. That was an experience. I should have came back. You have a personal offer, and then I love how it's purchased now and there's no cancel. What tank is even for? It doesn't tell me. At a 50% discount. Purchase now for 1,000 or find it in your store tab for the next 3. What tank is it? Desert Shadow. I don't know what Desert Shadow is for. Hold on. Oh, it's for a Cold War tank. That explains quite a bit. I don't play Cold War. Why am I being given personal offers in Cold War? Oh, wait a minute. That's because they're randomly programmed and randomly selected at the start of the week because they don't do anything that's personalized special offers. It's all manually entered. Yeah, I'm not in a good mood. This thing is irritating. All right, up against 10. Hey, it's a 113. Nice. Alrighty. Auto drive, and it turns off. Can't turn it on because I'm not going above 25. Koza, how are you doing? Do I want to hug the outside or the inside? Inside doesn't sound bad. Outside can get some cross shots if you decimate over here first. Chieftain T95. That is a highly underrated tank. Yep, see that pneumatic suspension? One moment you have the shot, the next you don't. Because it can't make up its mind on what it wants to do. Like, if we aim straight down, and then we look to the left, see how it's stabilized? Which means now, if we try to lead the shell, watch what the gun does. Oh, the whole tank has to shift. Just doing co-op stuff? Yeah, it's, Koza, dude, I've been rocking, PC. Hell Let Loose, Helldivers, Tom Clancy Breakpoint in PC, and then Returnal, and World of Tanks in PC. Because I don't play a whole lot of World of Tanks in PC. Like, I think I played maybe like 15 games over the course of like the past like 3 weeks. So, oh, look, it turned off. It turned off in the open. I just gave them an opportunity to shoot me in the engine. Yep, I am gonna complain about this tank to my heart's content, because this is one of the worst experiences of hydraulic suspensions I've ever played, because the tank's slow. So it constantly resets everything that you're trying to do. Slower and laggy. I wouldn't say slower and laggy. It really depends on like what you're doing. If you're casual gaming, Xbox. You know, like Tales of Arise and a couple of other games I play on a console. Like, yeah, playing it on console is just so much easier. Just because it's just, it's the convenience. Oh, and Koza, I upgraded my PC. So yeah, I run games now with no issues whatsoever. I got a 3090 in this son of a gun now. I even got my camera hooked up, but I haven't been using it today because it's just uncomfortable to have my camera on during the gameplay because I'm not looking anywhere near it. I mean, I probably could not really have much of an issue, but I don't really want to. Track and shot, reset his speed. That waffle will pull on me here in a moment, so I want to back off. Waffle is out. Now it's just the right side that I got to worry about. And the really awkward pneumatic suspension setup on this thing, which just gets dumb real quick. Better, 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 better. Badger's not going to pull out in the open. He wants to keep that lower plate covered. Did he pull out? Or did he get hit in the rear? Irritating tank. Yeah, 31,072. Yeah, I think the issue is literally just the lack of view range for Silver Urn. Made 31. How much was spent? Alright, none of this helps me. What was the restock? Personal? Metal? Scoreboard? Efficiency report? What was... Dude. This is horrid. 415,000. I made 31. I'm having a brain fart. Alrighty. Anyways, today was just kind of a test run. From the free pass, it looks so good. Sarcasm. Dude, it doesn't look good at all. Yeah, I got this all set up. And whenever I say all set up, I mean like that camera's on its own arm, its own mobile arm. I can move it anywhere. So, it is what it is. Anyways, I might do a little bit tomorrow. So till then, I'm gonna go calm down and I'm gonna go voice my opinion over on the World of Tanks official Discord because this tank is beyond horrendous to play. And I got a mastery badge with no equipment on it. So, kind of feel like this says something. Okay. Till then, you guys take it easy.